Before Harry Potter, there was Newt Scamander.
Mr. English guy, I think your egg is hatching.
Hi guys, welcome back. We're going to be doing a review on Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. If you guys missed any of my other reviews, please do check out my channel to see those. J.K. Rowling again brings us a fantastic story to the big screen, this time with a spin-off from the book inside of the Harry Potter world. You have Eddie Redmayne, who's playing an introvert wizard, and he's an author that's going to become the writer for the book Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So the story is that he stops by in New York, just a quick stop, and then he was going to get on another, I guess, flight or boat, I think, to go on to a different place. But he bumps into the mogul Jacob Kowalski, who then causes him some confusion and like panic, and everything goes crazy from there. Now, I haven't seen Dan Fogler in a long time. I think the last time I saw him in the movie was Balls of Fury, and he was funny in that. In this movie, he does a really good job at being funny. I think he was hilarious for most of the movie, so good job, man. You also have Katherine Waterston, who plays Tina. She's a member of the Magical Congress of the United States, also known as the MACUSA, and her sister Queenie, who's like a mind reader, so that's pretty cool. They got a great cast full of great actors, but like these four, the dynamic between these people sometimes doesn't work for me. And that's part because like whenever they go on these like adventures and stuff like that, they don't kind of like understand, you know, how to help each other out. But in some cases they do, and it's funny. In some ways, maybe because I watched Doctor Strange before this movie, it kind of reminds me of it because of the way they use the wand to like teleport places, and they use like this spell to like create a force field to keep people out. But that's just what I think. But other than that, the magic was pretty cool. I liked a lot of the visuals in this story. And the way that they like teleport was actually pretty cool. Like I wish I could do that in real life. It'd be like a great way to travel. You also got the future Flash here, Ezra Miller, who plays Credence. He's like a weird kid, you know, who gets like his ass whoopings from his mom like on a regular basis. But at the same time, he plays a very, very well like thought out character. He's very interesting in the story, so make sure to pay attention to him a lot. Now the tone of this movie shifts pretty quickly. I kind of like that sometimes, but sometimes I don't, because it's funny, then it gets serious, and then even at one part, like, it scared the crap out of me. There was one scene that actually, like, made me jump back, and I think that was a good part, but, like, sometimes it just gets, like, all jumbled up that I kind of, like, don't know how to react to a scene. I mean, everything is cool, but then it just moves along pretty quick. The movie does feel long, though, because, I mean, they're trying to put in a lot of things into this 2-hour film, so make sure to bring some snacks, because at some points of the movie, you know, you kind of do, like, have to move around your seat a little bit, because it's like, oh, come on, like, you know, move along, you know, like, some of the dialogue takes a little bit too long, in my opinion, but it's just to build better character, which I understand, and it's pretty good, you know, but, sometimes I wish, you know, like maybe should have cut that scene. What I really liked, actually, was the dynamic duo, Scamander and Kowalski. This pair was pretty cool. Like, I really liked them together. Like, they go on this little adventure trying to, like, help these majestic beasts. They're trying to capture them, and they, like, run into, like, some funny scenarios and, like, trying to capture this platypus-looking thing that likes gold, and it's, like, so greedy, and it's kind of funny. And Newt basically has like a zoo for a suitcase, and like you do get to go in the suitcase yourself, so make sure to like pay attention to that, because it blew my mind away, like how like this movie can play tricks on you sometimes. Like I wish I had a suitcase full of like creatures in there, and like I can just go in and like play with them or something. Like that'd be cool. At the end of the movie, there's a character that shows up out of nowhere, and it blew my mind away. So make sure to pay close attention to like the climax of the movie, because you'll see a character that you did not expect, unless you saw like the IMDb page where it tells you the actors. So make sure not to pay attention to that, because then it'll give it away. Ending of the movie, I think, could have been better. It builds up pretty good. There's like this entity, I guess I would say, that is causing havoc in New York City. So they're trying to like capture it. And the MACUSA, of course, are trying to get rid of it. But the way that they deal with the situation is kind of like anticlimactic, because they build up so much to it, and then the way it ends, for me, it was kind of like too quick. So I feel like they could have done a little bit more with that scene. It also did feel like the movie was going to end 3 different times, just because of the way they cut it. Like there was times where like the entity part, and then there was like 2 other parts that happened, and I was like, okay, I'm like ready to like leave. Like, oh wait, nope, there's more part. And that was one thing that I was like, I wish they would have like kind of edited it or chopped it up better, because it felt like I was ready to leave the theater like 3 times, so I wasn't sure how it was going to end, because it just kept going and going. So guys, that's what I think about the movie. Like, I think it was a very original movie. It was very fun. I was pretty entertained by the visuals. You know, the magic was awesome. Eddie Redmayne does a great job as a wizard. If you're a Potterhead, guys, you guys are gonna love this movie. You do get some quick references back to Dumbledore and Hogwarts, so you know that makes you bring back memories from the Harry Potter series, which is pretty cool. I'm really interested in the future to see what they do with the sequels to these movies, and you know, hopefully they're like as entertaining as the first one or even better. But for this movie, guys, I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5. Those are my thoughts, guys. I hope you guys like my review. If you guys watch the movie, please leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think of it. My question today is, if you guys could have a magical creature, which creature would you want to keep or have as a pet or something? Leave your comment down below, like my video, comment again, and subscribe to my channel for the next reviews. But until then, stay tuned.
So, you're the guy with the case full of monsters, huh?
Use travels first.